Hello, everyone. Thank you for taking your time to join us during this session today. My name is Leah, and I'll be the trainer for today, taking you through how we are going to use different marketing tools and social media to grow our businesses online. Kindly let us know where you're joining us from. You can share the name of your business. You can also share what you do and something that you'd want to learn from this session that we are having. I would also want you to just share some of the challenges that you have faced when maybe running a digital marketing campaign so that you're able to help you see if we can solve some of the problems, and myself or my moderator, who is Dickens, will be able to tackle such questions. Please engage us, ask us as many questions as you possibly can. We are here to help you grow and expand your businesses, and we want you to use these opportunities to really learn something that would be of assistance. If there's any question, my moderator will ask, will be able to answer them. And if they're not able to answer any of your questions, we will ensure that we reach out to you and we are able to answer such questions. So thank you for joining us. We are still waiting for more and more people to join us. Thank you, Ochieng Gordon. Thank you, Washuka. Tell us where you're joining us from, what you do, how social media and other marketing tools have been able to help you so far, and just the challenges that you have faced. Me as a digital marketer, I've been able to learn so much, but even when it comes to now the implementation, I found myself having coming it across at a problem that I'm asking myself now, who is going to help me solve this question? And you find that with experience, the more that you experience, the more you're able to come across such challenges, and you're able to figure hacks and tricks on how to solve them. So I will also be sharing some of the hack and tricks that have worked for me and worked for some of the businesses that I've done digital marketing for, and we can see how we'll be able to grow and expand our businesses. Yes. So as I'd mentioned, we are going to learn how to use marketing tools and social media to grow our businesses. Yes. Our agenda for today, we want to be able to set up and optimize your GMB listing. I know most of us have already have a GMB profile that have been set up. So rather than going just through the basics, I will also want to delve in and see how we are able to optimize our GMB listing, and also give examples of people who have done a good work at optimizing their GMB listing, and also just share an example of a listing that could do better and could do with optimization, and how we are going to assist the GMB profile to be better optimized. We are also going to go through how to plan your digital marketing strategy. And for this section, I want to other than sharing the different platforms that you can use in our digital marketing strategy, also want to touch a little into Google Ads and practically show you how you can form a basic Google Ads advertisement. I know we are running Google Ads for you, and some of your ads have already started running. And as we had mentioned, rather than giving you the tools, we also want to equip you with the skills. At least ndio usiende ukagonga hapo mbeleni. When somebody tells you that they want a budget of 1,000 per day, and through this session, maybe you've learned that you can use a minimum of 100 shillings per day, you are able to ask them, this 900 shillings, where is it going? Other than that, we're also going to learn how to leverage social media channels and email marketing channels. And in this area, I want to tackle some of the mistakes that we make when we are running our social media pages and our social media campaigns that make us to remain stagnant, such that you see my social media page is not growing. I'm not able to get leads and conversions from this page. What could we be doing wrong, and how are we able to solve this problem? I also want to share that we have a mentorship program that is running, that is available from Google. My able moderator Dickens will share with you a link where if you have yet to sign up for the mentorship program, you can do so. You'll be able to get one-on-one coaching from a Google mentor to take you step by step on how you're able to grow your business. Yes, so which marketing tools do you currently use? So far, we know that there are different marketing tools such as Facebook, Instagram, we use social media. Some people prefer email marketing, search engine optimization. Now, rather than just stating which marketing tools you use, I would also want you to go further and just state which marketing tool has worked for you and which one has not worked for you. You can say for some people, Facebook is a good tool that has been able to bring a lot of business into a lot of customers into the business, while some other prefer Instagram. Other people are not on social media, which is it's not advisable. Any business right now, you should at least by the bare minimum have at least one platform that you're using to marketing your business, because if not, your competitors are, or trust me, your competitors are online using these platforms, and all these clients, you have left all the clients to them. So leverage these tools and make sure that you have put yourself in a competitive advantage. So if you could kindly engage us, just let us know which tools have worked for you, which areas are you struggling in, and also which platforms and tools would you want to learn more information with, so that we can be able to assist you in the very best way possible. Now, set up and optimizing your GMB listing. I want to believe that by now we at least have been set up and we have a GMB profile. If not, I don't know penye tulipotea kidogo, because this is at least a basic tool that you should have been provided for now. If you have not been able to get a GMB listing, please reach out to your digital marketing specialist. They will be able to help you fill a form, and on the bare minimum, you can have your GMB listing, and when people will search for your businesses, they're able to find you. Now, when you have a GMB, it's that is not where the work ends. Having a GMB is the first step and it is the basic, but you need to optimize it. So now for this session, allow me to just stop sharing my screen now. For now, I want to share two examples of GMB profiles. This time, also want to take you to go and look at your business, to do a brief search of your businesses. There are two categories. One is optimized and one is not optimized. After I have shared the two, I would want you to gauge yourself and see how you are operating and see where you are doing. So even if you are a customer to your business, would you go and purchase a product to your business when it's not fully optimized? So let me share my screen. I'm not sure if you're able to see my screen. Great, great. I see that you're able to share it. And if it's not clear, please, you can maximize your screen so that it's on full screen. So we have White Pearl Salon. Let me just go back a minute. Let me just open this. White Pearl Salon. It's a salon in Sumu. And I have to say that this profile was actually, sorry, this is not the one that I wanted to share. Let me just do a brief search, a minute. Share. Sorry about that. Just give me a few seconds. I open it up and I will be able to share it just right now. it is a GMB profile that was actually optimized by my able moderator Dickens. And if you have any questions, I'm sure that I'm not able to assist. I'm sure he will also be able to tackle them and answer all the questions that you will be sharing on in the comment section. There, now I have it. Let me come back and share my screen. Thank you. So this is White Pearl Salon, and it is a salon based in Kisumu. Now, when we are creating a GMB profile, there are simple basic things that we need to set. One, you need to put your name. Now that is the White Pearl. Secondly, you need to have your category. So which category do you have in? That is the beauty salon. Where are you located? You're located in Kisumu. And what are your operating hours? Are you working Mondays to Friday, Thursday to Friday? And these are the basics that, at least through the initial creation of the GMB profile, we have been able to create for you. Now, I don't know if anybody has done a brief search of their GMB profile, their Google, just to see how they are looking. I want to take a short time and just go through the comment section. Kindly engage with me. I want you to just tell me of what do you see? Do you like what you see when you look for your GMB profile? Are you slacking in an area? I don't know. Please engage us. Engage us in the comment section before I continue sharing this GMB profile that has been well optimized. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now, let us continue. Now, the white pearl. For a GMB profile once you have a GMB profile, it is not enough, because you are competing for space in the search engine results page. When somebody is looking for a salon near me, how many salons do you think they are here? Maybe you can just give me an example of how many salons are within your locality. I'm sure they're not less than 10. Now, you are competing for 10, there's 10 of you, and you're competing with the same market. What would make me as a customer choose to go to your salon rather than going to this other salon? Me as Leah, when I am looking for maybe now to go into a salon and a search, I'd want to look at their photos. And then one, they need to be relevant photos and they need to be quality photos. You need to have high quality photos that are not too high such that it takes a long time to open and load the page, but they should also be clear. Kindly, please don't let us use blurry photos. People take time and invest in their business. They go for professional photographers to get clear photos, such as this cover photo that has been used by White Pearl. When you're updating your photos, when you're putting up content, your GMB profile, you can't just create a GMB profile and expect people to find you. You need to do posts. At least create a minimum of 3 posts in a week. Ensure that you are especially posting on days when when you have more clients coming into your business. Create relevant photos, create relevant contents that will have information. Me as a client, when I come to your sites, ensure that you have provided me with enough information such that I don't have to I'm not left with questions. Maybe, how much are you charging? What are your operating hours? How soon can I get a quote? Another thing is, with GMB profiles, most people prefer the call. So when you put your mobile number as the means that is going to be used to reach you, please ensure that it's a number that when somebody calls, they're not going to get a missed call. Once they get a missed call, that is assuredly you have lost a client. They would rather go search and begin a new search and look for a different client rather than trying to call you twice, thrice, and they're not able to get a response. So create different posts, create at least 3 posts in a week. Ensure that they have high quality images and they have the relevant information that when me as a customer I'm coming to your business, I will see what I'm getting. Other than the quotes, us as Kenyans, I would say we are very skeptical of businesses. Is it a scam? That is the first question you have to know because many of us have been scammed. And how are you able to win your customers? Through the testimonials. Now, me as a customer, I need an incentive to write a testimonial for your business. So once you share the link where they write the testimonial, what you can do is actually give them an incentive. Maybe the next time you come after you have written a review, maybe I'll give you 10% discounts or just anything that this review that they are leaving, this is going to increase your credibility as a business owner. It's going to make other customers choose your businesses rather than going for another one. So you can use the incentives to make your clients opt for your business, to make your clients opt for your business rather than going for different another business different. I will just continue to scroll using white part so that you can see what they have actually done. They have a photo of inside their business, how they look. We also have an image of how the outside of the business looks. So me as a customer, when I come and look at this, I definitely know that this is not a scam. I feel like once what I get from this is that they offer high quality services from the fact that they've also taken time to ensure that their space is of quality, their camera is of quality, and it just feels like it's a place that you would actually want to go to do business with. I don't know about you, but if it was me, I would. This is a great GMB profile, and as a customer, I would love to have my hair and my nails done in this particular salon. I also just want to take us few seconds and go and to the comment section and see what people are saying. I know my able moderator is very busy here, and I'm glad Dickens, you're doing a good job engaging with us. I can see Red Sparks Creatives has been using Facebook and Instagram and wants to learn more about Instagram. That's great, Red Spark. We shall also be having specific training sessions that will delve into each social media platform. What are the tips and the tools that you can use and leverage with to ensure that your business is taking advantage of the social media platforms. I'm hoping that you're engaging with us. I've not seen anyone who has. Have you people done a brief search of a GMB profile? I would want to know because I want you to just compare what I have just shared right now, and you let me know in comparison to that GMB profile that I've shared. How do you feel about your GMB profile? I don't know. Please engage us in the comment section. I'd want to learn. I'd want to know. Thank you. So now I'd want to share a GMB profile that is still on the works. Let's say this is just a GMB profile that we had created recently, and I'm not throwing anyone under the bus. It's just a profile that I would want to use an example and see how we're able to learn and grow. So allow me to share another tab. So this is an SME of mine actually. It's a GMB profile that we have created, and to just show you, once we create your GMB profile, we are giving you the basics first, and this is what you're going to get. Basics: you have your name, Asili Farms and Allied. You have the area that you're located in, Kisumu. Your operating hours, we'll be able to get that. How can you get us? You can get us via Coil. Let us scroll now. I don't know if the message I want to be passed across has been effectively passed across. I am not sure. Please engage us in the comment section. So now you see what we are doing for you is creating you the basic one. And now we need to start on optimization. Some of you have had your GMB profiles for some time now, but it's still, you have still not taken time to create posts. You've still not taken time to upload photos. And I'm sure you have photos. So please, when you have your GMB profile, what we have some of the key things that you can do to make sure that your GMB is optimized. As I had mentioned, make sure that you have great quality photos. The size of the photos at most 10 MB. When you go higher above 10 MB is clear enough. When it is more than 10 MB, you see what happens is the loading time will be longer, such that you've seen these photos that when they start, they load, they've reached halfway, and then they continue until they go the full ad. It will take a long time. Me as a customer, when I come and try to load a photo and it's taking forever to load, I will drop off from that website and go look for another time, because I want something that I get it fast and it is convenient for me to use. So the size should be at least 720 by 720 pixels. You should at least include your business logo, your cover photo, an external street view, internal street view, and you can also do video. For now, what I can say is video is now king. People get more engaged and interact more with video content as compared to images and as compared to text. If you have quality videos, you can upload videos that are up to 30 seconds long. Sometimes you can do up to 90 seconds, and they should be up to 100 MBs, and they should be clear and high quality photos. Yes. So I just wanted to briefly touch on that. When we were going to have another practical session of how we are going to do step-by-step GMB optimization, where we'll take you from the beginning to the end, where we'll show you how to add photos. For now, I just wanted to go through that briefly so that you are able to see what you have right now and the possibilities where you can be. I want to stop sharing my screen for now. Again, I want to go through the comments and see if anybody has answered any of the questions that I had asked. Can you please ask as many questions as you have? If there are no further questions, I would want to proceed and we can continue from there. So we were going through how you can set up and optimize your GMB profile. If there's any question that you'd have, kindly, I repeat, you can engage us in the comment section. So we can, what is Google My Business? So Google My Business is an app is a platform that has been given by Google to help you list your business. It is free and you are able to create an online presence such that when people in your area search for the services, the category, the products that you offer, you're able to appear in the search engine and get customers. You use it to engage with your customers. You attract your customers with a great business profile. That is when optimization comes in, such that your business, a customer prefers going to your business rather than other because it is attractive. It is attractive, high quality photos, videos, and you've given enough information that answers all their questions. It gives customers more ways to reach you. You're able to engage them through calling, through messaging. And as I mentioned, for GMB, please at least bare minimum include your phone number, because that is the most preferred way for customers to reach out to you as a business. And when you have your phone number, ensure that is one that is in use. Then let it be off, no response. It also helps you see how customers connect with your business, the clicks, the calls, and just it's a great way of engaging with your customers. You're able to also just have You can do an analysis of what your competitors are doing, see the areas that they are slacking in, and you can capitalize on that. You are able to see what they are doing well and what you are able to learn from them. So this one I've already mentioned. We have basics that you need to have when you are creating a GMB profile. That is the name, the category, location, contact details. So ways to verify your business listing. We've been doing verification for you such that that's when we usually tell you once you are verified, you will receive an email, and we usually ask you to just go through your email and accept the invitation that you have been set. So once you are verified, you are online. Now that is when the real work actually starts to begin. So we have a complete Google My Business listing is important, and we have statistics that say 2.7 people are more likely to be considered to be reputable. You're able to increase more lead clicks to your business once you have a complete profile, a better optimized profile. You are 70% more likely to attract the local visits, and 50 more likely to lead to a purchase. We are doing business. We are all concerned about the conversions. So if you're looking conversions, you need to put in the effort. So managing your listing. I've been able to share with you how you can manage your listing by updating your information. I've also been able to share just a few keys on the quality of the photos that you should be able to share, the logos, the cover photo, the additional photos, and how often you're able to post in a week. That is at least 3 times per week. 3 times per week I feel is quite manageable and doable, and you're able to do that. You can also update your opening hours and operating hours so that people are not left with questions. Are you open right now? Are you not open? Am I able to get the services that I require? So you need to stay competitive with Google My Business. I have already mentioned how you can leverage Google My Business to stay competitive by making informed marketing decisions. Go through the reviews that your clients are leaving. What are they saying? What are some of the services do you feel like they would want? Maybe you have a butchery. Can you add another service that you're adding the products? If you have a butchery, I've seen people are actually adding more groceries such that, okay, when you get your meats, you've gotten your tomatoes, your skuma, and now you don't have to go to another area and get other products. You are able to learn from the success and mistakes of others. This is a great tool. Take time to do market research. Take time to see what your competitors are doing. Learn from them. Leverage this. Is there a question that has been left in the comments that would be of beneficial to your business? Use this to just do analysis of the market, learn a few tricks and tricks to stay ahead of the game. This is just an example of a business that has greatly benefited from GMB. It's called Inveli Designs, and the statistics shows how they're able to find new customers. We can see that there had been an increase of 1.5K product views in the first days of GMB and website launch. And I'm sure once they had launched it, they took time to create posts, upload quality photos, quality videos, keep relevant content. So once you are on, it's not that is you are not able to compete favorably if you don't optimize your GMB. We can see that they've also been able to increase their employees, and 30% of people found in Valley Designs listing while searching for a category, a product, or a service. You see, with GMB, it's not only for when somebody searches for your business, that is, let's say, the white pearl salon I had shared. When people are looking for categories in your business, so the category will be like probably the salon, hair care, different categories. So if somebody looks for a category in hair care, salon, nail, they're able to find you. If they're offering a product or a services that is similar to your business, this is how GMB is going to help you, and you're able to stay competitive and stay up to date. This is yet another statistics of how Juma Tours was able to engage with customers and benefit for through GMB. I would want to take time and pause for questions. Continue to engaging with us, and let me see what people are saying in the comment section. I hope you have answered at least, not if not all. I've asked a lot of questions. So if you have any question, I hope you can also take this time now that you're posing for question to go and do a brief search of your GMB profile, because by now you should have one, and just tell mine. I can see Joyce Masharia has shared. Just look at mine. My cover photo is not relevant to my business. I'm changing it right now. You see, I like that. I like that. When your cover photo is not relevant to your business, people will get like confused. What are you offering? Are you offering what I need? Probably not. Let me log off. Let me go and check another business. I can see Kamida Enterprise Limited. I am listed, but how do I get my site? Is it when I just Google my name? Once you are listed, you are shared with an invitation link, and once you accept that link, you'll be able to have back-end access to your site, your business. Now, when you search your business name, it will show you on the end of a customer. You can do a brief search of your business and you should be able to find your business. And once you want to optimize, that's where the login details come in handy, such that you're able to access the back-end access and get the back-end access and know how you're going to be able to optimize your business. I can see Red Spark has also mentioned that I don't like so much. I need help to edit it well. Spark Studios. Sure, your digital marketing specialist will be able to help you in the relevant areas, and we shall also have a more practical session on how you can do it step by step, that you're able to stay updated and stay competitive in this business. If you would allow me, I would now want to continue. Please continue engaging with us. I'm really loving the conversations that we are having, and I'm hoping that we are learning a thing or two so that you're able to continue to expand. We continue to do better as businesses. Let us continue. So, planning your digital marketing strategy. Digital marketing strategy. What is a digital marketing strategy, if I may ask? I hope that at least some of us have an idea of what a digital marketing strategy is. You've also been able to share what marketing tools that you have used. We also have the traditional marketing. Traditional marketing is not as people are shying away from the traditional forms of marketing and moving more into digital marketing for different reasons that we are also going to cover. For this area, I just want to touch on a few things, such as why people are also shying away from traditional marketing and moving more into digital. So it is low cost as compared to digital marketing is low cost as compared to traditional marketing. As I've shared, for a budget of 100 shillings a day, a minimum budget of 100 shillings a day. I'm not sure if Facebook increased it to 150, but I know for Google Ads at least $1. So me, I'm still those people who say $1 is still 100 shillings. I know I'm lying to myself, but it is okay. I'm not. I'm sure I am not the only one. So it is low cost for as minimum as $1 a day or 1 to 150 shillings. You're able to run Google Ads, target it, and get your client audience. It is free to open a social media page. It is free to be listed on GMB. You're able to interact and engage with your clients, get their feedback on them, see how you're able to provide your better services. Are they satisfied? Is there an area that you're able to improve on? You're able to get a high return on investment. It is easy to measure. with using Google Analytics and Facebook Insights, you can see how many people have been visiting your site. You're able to see which specific pages in my website are people dropping out of, and which specific pages in my websites are performing better. And use such insights when you are creating your ads, such that you're able to target the products and the services that people are more are engaging more with. So that is just wanted to do a brief rundown of the differences and the benefits of using digital marketing as compared to traditional forms of marketing. In this area, I want to cover now more on paid marketing. And if you'd allow me, I want to also share my screen. I want us to go through advertising on Google. So, the basics of running a Google Ads. As I said, again, we are offering you these tools. So, some people, we've already started running Google advertisement for you. So, other than doing the work for you, we also want to enable you to be able to do the work for by yourselves. So, let me just share my screen. Let me just confirm that you are able to see it. I hope you're able to see my screen. We are now going to go through digital to see how we can run a Google advertisement. Kindly let me know if you're able to see my screen in the comment section so that I don't go ahead and have left some people behind. If you could kindly engage with me. And as I had mentioned, if the screen is it's small, you can please make your screen to be full screen so that you're able to see it better. One thing I first want to apologize. There's a first step that there's a Google Ads I was running, and there's a first step that I have already gone through, and it's not much. It's just the first step of running a Google Ads where they ask you to select a goal of yours. They ask you, do you want more website visits? Do you want to generate leads? Another targeting option could be, what is your goal? Do you want conversions? And for the first time you are running a Google Ads, it's more of a trial and error to see what is going to work, what is not going to work. You're also collecting data. So it is advisable that the first time you don't go for a goal such as conversion, because for you to get conversion, you first there are some matrices that have to be tracked. So as a first time running an ad, I'd advise that you go for a goal such as generating leads, or you can select website visits. So once you select your goal, now you're able to come here. So this is where I'm at. So once you select your goal, I've selected leads, you can select to get website visits and search different goals. So we can change the name. I won't change it I'll just go with campaign number 1 so that you're able to continue and take minimum time possible. So when you come to this option, the networks, there's the search network. So ads can appear near Google search results and other Google sites when people search for their terms and that are relevant to your keywords. So always include Google search partners. This one is so that you're able to appear on search networks when somebody searches for you. For display network, this is when people don't search for you per se, but you pop up in you've seen these pop-ups in people's websites and such. I would not advise you to include this because you want to increase conversions. And at first, let us target people who are actually searching for your business. So that is why we have clicked this and we have left this blank. So starting and end dates. How long do you want to run your businesses? The first time you're running an ad, again, I would advise run it for 1 week. You can even measure it on a daily basis. For the first time, you don't know how it's going to perform. You don't know how the market is. So the first time you've not even gathered enough data. So the first time you can pick a start date and an end date. And as I mentioned, I would advise for the first time, try running it for a week and then you see how it performs. For the campaign URL options and the dynamic search ad settings, these are more complex and are not necessary when you're running your campaign the first step. So these two I would skip on. And on the ad schedule, this is what I want to touch on. This is again if you have gathered information about your businesses. When do people maybe look for your businesses more? Do you have peak times, off peak times? That is where you can easily schedule this. If you don't have enough information on this, again, you don't have to come and change this. You can say just all days. And once you have been running the ads for a week, for a month, for 3 months, you're able to get data and insights that will direct you to do more targeted ads. So we have our targeting audiences. You can target Kenya, you can target all countries. And again, when you're running your ad the first time, it is advisable that you narrow down to your location first. See how it performs there. So if maybe me as a business owner, as Leah, maybe I know my top performing my customers are mostly in Nairobi and in Nakuru. So those are the regions that I would add. So I'll just say Nairobi or Nakuru, and you can able to add that. But for now, I can just leave it for Kenya so that we don't take much time. So the target, we have their presence or interest. This is people in regularly in or who have shown interest in what you've targeted in your targeted locations. I personally would recommend that you use the presence, because when you see people who have shown an interest in, somebody might be in Mombasa also and has shown an interest in the particular product that you're offering. So when you're starting, we can narrow down to the presence and narrow down to the people who are regularly in the target locations before you now go to a broader reach. For excluding, you can exclude people in your excluded locations. Yeah, that's just that. It's not something, this ones you don't have to play around with for now when you're starting to run the first time. The languages that you're using, type the languages that you're using. I don't know why we don't have Kiswahili here. We should ask Google to tell us. So for now, we have English that is an option. So people who usually speak English, you can use them as targeting, and you add that. Now for audiences, you don't have to put this audience first. You can, because mostly these audiences you get from your insights. If you have a brief idea of what your audience looks like, you can actually add them. Let me just show you how you can practically do it. If my computer and my Wi-Fi would allow me. I don't know what is happening. This one should load. Let me clear this. I had started doing a small work. That is why you can see. There we go. That's why you can see that. So for audiences, you can easily browse who they are. We have detailed demographics, parental status. Are they you can do the parental status. Are they parents? Are they not parents? Their marital status, their education. Again, I've said this one is if you narrow down and you understand what your audience is. And as I mentioned, you can get this from your data your analytics, and you need to at least have been running ads and have your website on for some time such that they're able to gather insights that you're able to apply here. You can also narrow down to the kind of interest that they have in. Are they interested in banking, finances, beauty and wellness? And once you're able to really get a better understanding of who your audience is, you're able to better target your audience. And when you better target your audience, you have higher conversion rates as compared to somebody who is targeting a greater audience. So I just mentioned briefly about that, about targeting. As I mentioned, this one is not as important when you're first running it. You need to get more data insights so that you're able to put in the right information. For budget bidding, we usually use US dollars. And as I'd mentioned, the minimum is usually $1 per day. And you can do one, you can start with $1, $1.50, $2. Start slow and then gather more insights, see how it is performing. And again, you can get all these matrices from your analytics. People don't actually just guess this stuff. They don't guess them, you don't assume them. You have to have your analytics that will show you this is how people are bidding. So are they at $2, are they at $3, so that you're able to use these insights to make a better budgeting strategy for your bidding. Again, as I mentioned, there are different bidding strategies. I usually to like to select my bidding strategy directly. So we have maximize clicks, maximize conversion value, target. So when you're starting, you can't go to maximize conversions because you've not gathered enough insights and data to be able to direct you to this. So when you're first starting your ad, you can actually just choose the maximize clicks so that you're able to get the maximum amount of clicks that you can get in a particular time. This one again, for a beginner, I would not want to delve into this because they are more complex and they are not as important when you first start to learn your campaigns. Let me just take a small break, ensure that we are on the same page and I'm not leaving anyone behind. I want to also go to the comment section and see how you are faring on. I'm hoping that if you have any questions and I'm not able to see them in due time, my able moderator Dickens will be able to assist you. I also want to take a sip of water. I feel like I've been talking for such a long time. And as I talk, please type, engage with me. Let us engage with each other and make the most out of this session. Let us continue. We are adding now. We've gotten to the page where you want to add extensions. Now, site link extensions. Site link extensions are different links to your website that you would want added in your website. When you open, usually have your home page, your products page, you have your service page, your site page. So this, you can use your about us page, maybe your contacts page as a different site link extension, so that when a customer clicks on it, they're taken directly to a particular page and are able to get information from there. We also have call out extensions, which tell us more about your business. Maybe you offer free shipping, you have a return policy, just anything extra that is unique and makes your business stand out. You can be able to add it as a call out extension. We also have the call extension, and this is where you add your phone number, so such that when somebody can click on it directly, they're able to get you via call. We have different other forms of extensions, but I wanted to first touch on these three because they are the major ones. On the bare minimum, at least have a site link extension that has additional links to your website. So either the homepage, the products page, the link to the products page, to your contact us page, or whichever page that you want to direct traffic to. The call out extensions, as I've mentioned, you're adding more info. You're telling people more about your business. So, do you offer free shipping? Do you have a return policy? Are you having a promo code? Anything that makes you stand out as a business, you're able to add that. And as I mentioned, the call extension is where you add your phone number. I hope I'm just taking you through a brief rundown of how people run ads. So I won't be saving much, and I'm hoping that it will allow me to go to the next page. At least it has allowed me. Normally, they usually tell you sometimes you can't go to the next page because there are this and these details that you have not entered. Now we're going to now where the work comes in. We're going to now add an ad group. When you're running your advertisement, you need to have your relevant keywords. That's why we've asked you to at least put some relevant keywords that are relevant to your business. And we usually have a keyword planner, or you can actually put your URL here. Let me just do it right now. I will just use white pearl. I'm hoping it would allow, let me just say products I offer skincare. If you offer skincare products, it will update your keywords. Yes, replace. You can either put the products you offer or just type your URL, copy your URL there, and it will be able to generate all the keywords that people usually search for when they are looking for your particular business. We have different types of keyword, the broad match, phrase match, and the exact match. And this one, I would not want to delve deeply into this. And we can have arrange a different session where we can go and have a more in-depth conversation on this. So after the keywords, you can create at least up to 2 different ad groups where you're able to play around with different ad groups and see which one performs better, and just save and continue. Okay, keywords, search, create keywords, save and continue. My internet is kidogo misbehaving, but I'm sure it's going to behave soon so that we are able to go through this as fast as we can go through it. While it's loading, I'd also want to take time and come through the comment section and see what people are saying. I can see be well natural. My head is swimming. Looks so technical, but I am determined to learn. I'm great that you're determined to learn. It looks technical because I'm sure it's the first time that you are interacting with this, and so I want to make it as basic as I can. And also, we will continue to have more and more sessions on this, so that such that even as you're running these ads for you, you're able to get information on them. Let me go back to my tab and see my campaign isn't ready. Ads has an issue. Let me edit. When you come to this area now, this is where you actually put the words that will appear on the search engine results page when people are looking for your product or your service. So the final URL, I put an example of Epicent Organics. So this is their their domain and their link, and I've used that as the final URL. I've also you want to put a headline, to at least 2 headlines. So when I put a headline such as, and they usually give you examples, you see they've generated this. Once you put your website here, they will generate it for you, and you can play around with them differently and see what better works for you. As you can see here, the first headline, natural, sorry, nurturing beauty naturally. You see it comes here, Epicent Organics, facial moisturizers. So when you're playing around with different headlines, that is what they're going to see. A small hack that you can use: once you put the first headline, that is natural, nurturing beauty naturally, the second headline can be a call to action, such as shop now for clear skin, or anything, something that will make somebody take an action, that such so that your ad has a better conversion rate. You can add a headline. You can see we can have different descriptions. This one is using facial cleansers, facial moisturizers, and once you play with it, this is how it appears here. So different headlines, you can play with them, see what you like. You can also search an advertisement that is being run somewhere that you like, and see what are they doing and what I learn from them, and add. You need to add a description that should be at least 90 characters. Let me add this first description. So an example can be, Epicent Organics is a natural and an organics gun that we deal in natural and organic products. Let's say we deal in natural and organics products. safe and effective, to effective to the skin. So this is just a small example. Mhm. The thing about running ads, the advertisement is you have to use minimal words possible that will be able to attract to your audience. You see, we have different character limits. Here we have a character limit of 90. On the headlines, you have a character limit of 30. So you want to, because the space that you're given is usually not that big. I'm sure you've seen this kind of advertisement. What you do is you need to maximize on words that would actually make your customers click on you and have better conversions. Share your offers that you're offering, something that is unique about your businesses. You should include that. Have a clear call to action. So what action should they take once they have seen your ad? Should they call you? Should they sign up? Such a difference options. I just want to save this. So this is a preview of the ad. I don't want to go further and confuse us much more. So this is just basics about ad. Now, once I create this, we can even do split tests because you see we have we can put two ads and do a different split test. Now that is the first one and the ad group two. When you're doing the ad group two, it shouldn't be very different from the first one because you see you want to see which of the two is going to perform better. So you can have the same headline, you can have the same description, and maybe tweak a small thing or two. So in headline, the only thing that can be different, instead of maybe nurturing beauty naturally, you can maybe just use natural beauty or something different. See which words are able to get customers to perform an action, because you see what Google does is it plays both of them, and of the two you'll be able to see which one is performing better. So that's now the split testing to do different tests to make sure that your ads are optimized. Now when I save this, it should give me a preview where I review everything that I've been doing, and now you can be able to run the ads. I'm not able to preview my ad because I've just been showing you an example and I've not been putting in the right details, but that is just a brief rundown of how you can run Google ads. And it's actually quite in depth, and it can be confusing. So I would not want to confuse much further. um, uh, I want to go through the comment section and just see what people are saying. I can see Pamela is mentioning, thanks. I did not know you need to post every week on GMB. Yes, Pamela, you need to keep your GMB profiles active. You do at least 3 posts a week, as I had mentioned. You can do 2, but keep your profile active by making regular posts such that people are able to, you'll have better ranking as compared to somebody who does not post. Let me go back now to the presenting that I've been doing. So for the digital marketing strategy, I just wanted to show you how we can run ads, and I know you will have more and more questions about how to run ads. And again, this is just the basics. We are going to delve deeper into this, and you get to learn more and more about running Google Ads. So please don't be worried. Don't be worried. We are here to help you. If you have any questions, if you get stuck anywhere, you can easily reach out to us, and we'll be able to be of assistance. If we do not have any questions, let me just see if we have any questions. I just want to confirm that we do not have any questions. Let me just confirm this. Any comments? If we don't have any question that has not been addressed, allow me to continue. So right now we are supposed to be covering social media. And for social media, what I want to share with you, just a minute. What I want to go through is what some of the some of the mistakes that we make when we have our social media pages, because we have had different sessions on social media. We have learned a thing or two. Again, if I don't cover anything that you'll be able to want to learn, please include them in the comment section and you'll be able to go through it. So some of the social media mistakes we make, number one can be not having a social media marketing plan. um, the nature of social media has made it seem like you can just wake up. It's okay to wake up one day, open your social media page, have it there, post, and you don't even have a plan. What are your goals? Who are you looking to target to? You should take social media marketing with the same seriousness that you do with any other marketing efforts. Some of the key things that you should outline: what are your goals? What do you want to achieve? How do you intend to measure your results? Are you looking at clicks? Are you looking at maybe comments? Are you looking at the number of people who are following you? Are you looking at the number of people who've been able to direct to your website and have made an action? So have first thing you do, have your goal. Two, you also need to know which platforms do you want to start with. It's not usually the best idea when you're starting to be on all the social media platforms. You're on Facebook, you're on Instagram, you're on Twitter, you're on LinkedIn, you're on TikTok. Once you are all jangled up, it will be harder for you to measure and know what you want to achieve. Start with two, you can start with three. Start with Instagram, start with Facebook. You've decided these are your two platforms. What will be your matrices for measuring the amount of followers that you're able to get, the kind of comments that you are able to get, the kind of engagement that you're able to get in your comment section. Another thing can be like, how many people are you able to direct to your website from your social media pages? So, and then what are your timelines? Maybe in a month, you have set your goal. Let's say, I'm going to measure this, see how I'm performing in a month, see what is working. I've been posting thrice a day. Have I been spamming people? Is it working for me? Okay, let me reduce the post to having one post a day. And for social media, the kind of content really determines how fast you're able to grow your pages. I can tell you for Instagram, we now have the reels. And for you, if you want to grow your business, your Instagram page, I can tell you a secret: create reels. Video content is getting more traction compared to your photos and everything. And again, I know you wonder now when you get time to start creating a video, Nini, but again, if you put in the effort, that is when you're going to see the results. And that's why you see people are creating reels up to 3 posts of reels per week. People are creating posts every single day. They're there interacting and commenting with their users on their social media pages. And they even go a step further of now engaging on other people's social media platforms. You see brands commenting in influencers posts, interacting with other users, and this shows that you are a person. You are not this robot. You're not this robot of a company. People feel like, okay, this is somebody we can interact with. What are you offering? What are you selling? I feel like I like how you are talking with people. I feel like I can relate to you and buy from your business. Another mistake that we usually make is not defining our target audience. For sure, social media has a lot of people, but not everyone will fit to your brand. So, how will you be able to define your audience? Number one, analyze your customer base. You want to also look at what your competitors are doing and see who they are commonly selling to and how they go about it. This is an easy way to define who your target audience is. And again, as I really like to going back to Google Analytics for Sababu, it really presents us with everything that they need, and it goes down to the nitty-gritties. Are these people married? Are they not married? What is their age income? What were their interests? interests? Do they like to go for volleyball? Do they like to go for swimming? It really narrows down your target audience such that when you're creating your content, you know the kind of people you're targeting. And I can mention again, if your products, you're selling fashion products, if you're selling clothes, if maybe that is just an example, capitalize on marketing your clothes using reels again. Video content is key. In as much as you're also posting your photos, you're also creating the right, using the right keywords. You also need to really get in trend. And one of the trends that is in use that is working for social media is creating video content that has better reach and better engagement. Another mistake you can make is failing to engage in conversation. If somebody sends you a message, it's been 3 days, you have not responded. Do you know some people can even go to your comment section and comment, I have been waiting for 3 days, no reply. I have seen that. And some of us might be the culprits to this, but always ensure that you engage in conversations. Have when somebody sends you a message, you can at least set your target such that you are able to respond with them through the hour, within the hour. I know sometimes it can be hard, but always make sure that when somebody makes a comment, when somebody sends you an inbox, be quick to respond to them, because they will go and look for business there. You have many competitors, and if their competitor is quick to respond, you have easily lost a customer. The last mistake that I wanted to share is treating all social media platforms the same. Again, the same type of content that you post on Facebook and Instagram might not be the same kind of content that you post on different platforms like LinkedIn. It might not be the same thing that is working for Twitter. So you need to do your research, see what is working here. Make sure that the type of content is personalized for the different platform that you are using. That is why I want to even encourage us to start by having two platforms. And once you have been able to learn what works for such platforms, you're able to expand and if you want to, you can have and increase and have different use all the different platforms that are available. That is what I wanted to share on social media. So, I've seen some of you have already shared the different channels that they use in the business, and I can just share maybe how social media helps you grow your business by generating more sales, adding value to your brand, improve your marketing, see what your competitors are doing, leverage it to your advantages. I'm sure we know we all have social media pages, and we know that vital to is vital in our businesses. Keep creating quality content and updating and engaging with your audiences. We also have the differences between organic social media versus paid social media. When you're beginning, it's always available to have as much organic social media content compared to at first. It would be funny if you are running a paid social media and somebody comes to your page and you only have 3 posts. I was like, at least create more and more content. First, start with organic social media, and when you have created content, relevant content, they can see that you're interacting with your customers. They can see that you're actually a legit business, you're a legit business, and you don't ask people to DM for prizes. You actually post their prizes. They are looking forward to interact with you. So how to get started on social media. We had already gone through this. So unless somebody has a question on this, I would just want to end by mentioning a thing or two about email marketing campaign. For email marketing campaign, you see, it is compared to other, because I would not categorize email marketing as traditional per se, in as much as it has been it has been used for decades and decades to come, and there's a reason why it's still being used right now. So when you have your client list and you've decided that in my nature of business, I want to be sending email marketing campaigns. I want to let people know about maybe the new products I've had, want to keep them engaged using this platform. Um, Again, ensure that you're posting the kind of content that the kind of messaging that you have is personalized to your audience group. And these are people who already know, they have decided probably to subscribe to your business, so you already have a rapport with them. You probably sold a product or a service to them. So it will be more of a form of remarketing to them. You want to let them know about the new services, about the new products that you are offering. So it's a great platform that can be used especially for remarketing purposes. And it also depends on the nature of your business that you're in line with. So that brings us to the end of our session today. It has been an engaging session. I also want to take time and we can go through the questions that I have. I see Pamela Ambutu has asked, I asked, how do we create better reels and great Facebook campaigns? Yes, Pamela. So I think we should have a session where we can show you how to create reel from the beginning to the end, and also a more personalized Facebook. We can show you how to create better Facebook campaigns, and we shall arrange on this. And we be able, and your digital marketing specialist should also be able to take you through a personalized coaching to be able to answer some of your questions. I have really enjoyed engaging with you. My able moderator is going to share, and I've seen he's already shared links to our social media pages and our platform that you can use to interact with us. And he's also going to share a feedback form that I encourage you to fill, so that you're able to get feedback, and your feedback matters to us, so that you're able to serve you better, create better trainings, and be able to get you the best training that you can get. So thank you for taking your time to listen to me. I hope that you've been able to learn as much that you've been able to learn. And the trainings don't end here. They continue in our WhatsApp groups, they continue in our calls, and in our through different platforms that we use. So feel free to reach out to us if you have any personalized issue, and we shall be able to address them. Thank you so much for your time, and I will leave you to enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.